Alrighty, good evening everyone. What's today? 2/27/21. 2 months down into the year of 2021. What I'm doing today is another album ranking. I'm doing it it's weird. I've always liked the band, but I've really grown to appreciate them more. Like really appreciate them. They're a band that totally morphed from one thing into something completely different. They only have 5 albums. It's a trio. During their later albums, they would have a host of other professional musicians, because they really expanded their sound into something completely different. The band was formed in 1981 in England. It was by Mark Hollis, Lee Harris on drums, and Paul Webb on bass. Their first release was released in 1982. So I'm going to review their 5 albums in order of my preference. Okay, so coming in at number 5, we have... cat's moving the camera. Oh, he got upset. And anyway, the band's Talk Talk. So this is their last release from 1991, Laughing Stock. They always had a lot of these very interesting covers. Laughing Stock came out in 1991. This obviously is not how the band started. This is more of a jazz, post ambient music. It's interesting. It's very good. This has 5 songs on it. They tend to be a little longer. It's got Mary Mom, Ascension Day, After the Flood, Taphead, New Grass, and Rooney. 6 songs. So just great mood piece music. Sullivan, stop moving the camera. Stop! Hard to make a video with the anxious cat. Anyway, this was released in 91. Didn't even chart. Stop! Anyway, the band, this is their last release in 91. It's coming in at number 5 for me. It's called Laughing Stock, released September 16th. It charted at I think 26 in the UK. It didn't chart in the US at all. Okay. At number 4, which is their first album, The Party's Over. Completely different from that album. This is more like almost a new wave pop, new romantic album in the vein of Human League, but very talented though. Very talented. This album came out in 1981. It was at UK, went to number 21. In the US, it went to a whopping 132. Of course, it's got the song Talk Talk on it. Mirror Man, Another World, The Party's Over. It's just an interesting piece. This is number 4 for me. Number 3 for me is Spirit of Eden, where you can hear the song in the background, Desire. As you can see, the mood piece has really changed. This album went to 19 in the UK. They were very intricate with these tree motifs in their later output. Anyway, this is number 3 for me. This was their 4th release. It came out in 1988, went to 19 in the UK, didn't chart in the US at all. Desire is great, Inheritance is great, The Rainbow. It's these albums you can just put on and listen to through the whole thing. They have 6 songs on them. They're shorter. These later period pieces, they put in a lot of jazz, a lot of different instrumentation, orchestra cellos in the last album. But you can see where, this one also has that thing in 88 which a lot of the grunge bands took on, that slow, silent, then that powering, you know, charge in the middle chorus. Okay, the next one up is probably their most famous album. It's just number 2 for me. This is also their second album, and It's My Life. It's My Life, probably their most famous song. What an interesting cover, right? This album was released in 1984. Went to 35 in the UK, 42 in the US, their highest charting album in the US. None of their albums has won gold or platinum in the US, but this is their highest charting album. Didn't even make top 40. This is one of the bands that will get appreciated more over time. This was kind of a deviation away from their first album, even though it had the very polished production and the hit single "It's My Life." It also has "Dum Dum Girl," "Callin' the Night Boy," "Renee," "Such a Shame," "Tomorrow Started." Once again, classic stuff. And my number 1 album by them is The Color of Spring. The Color of Spring. And Happiness is Easy. Living in Another World was the single. Chameleon Day, I really love that song. This album came out, this is actually their 3rd album, but this is my top album by them. This is my favorite. This album came out in 1986. It went to top 10 in the UK, went gold, number 58 in the US, because, you know, US knows its music, right? But Life's What You Make It, probably one of their more famous songs. That's a great song. It's not even a traditional song structure in it. It's just so good. You need to go listen to it. April 5th, Life What You Make It, I Don't Believe in You, Chameleon Day, Living in Another World, Time It's Time. Classic stuff. A band that you really need to listen to fully appreciate. So there you go, Color of Spring, It's My Life, Spirit of Eden, The Party's Over, and their last album and last on my list is Laughing Stock. So there you go. Talk. Also, a couple of days ago was the anniversary of Mark Hollis' death. He died at the age of 64 on February 25th, 2019. I don't even know why he died. It's kind of sad. But there you go. Go listen to Talk. You know, tell me what you think of the band. Tell me if you even heard of the band. I mean, I know you've heard, you know, because obviously No Doubt recorded one of their songs, It's My Life. It was a global smash. Should have been a global smash when they released it. But whatever. We can still enjoy their music. Peace out.